All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another yoga class. So for today, I thought that we could sit or start seated in Sukhasana, right? So we're going to switch things up a bit. If you normally have your right foot crossed in front of your left, switch the crossings of your feet. Put your left in front of your right. If you normally have your left in front, put your right in front. We're just going to take a few moments here just to focus in on our breath, right? Find that breathing control, that movement, the natural rhythm of our breathing to start. So sit up nice and tall. Think about length in the spine all the way up to the crown of your head. You can place your palms down onto your thighs or up for a more receiving effect here. Whatever suits you. And just take a few moments here to settle into your seat. So maybe you begin to close your eyes or be at a soft gaze, whatever works for you. I want you to just begin to notice the space around you. Notice the area, notice the smells, the different sounds. Just take this time to really tune inwards. Focus in on your breathing. And just begin to notice. Notice how it is your body feels today. Notice if there's any tension or any stress anywhere in the body. And I'll invite you to begin taking more deeper inhales or fuller inhales, where you can think about the breath beginning in the belly as the belly expands, rising up through the ribs all the way up to your chest. And then as you exhale and you release, letting go from your chest, down your ribs and out through your belly. Think about the breath more as a full experience, right? So let it come natural. Don't force it. Your breath is your breath. And it may not be the same as my breath. So just think about the inhales and the exhales. Just give yourself another few moments here, enjoying this time in this space, connecting with yourself. And then bring your hands together in front of your heart center. Tilt your chin in towards your chest. Maybe you set an intention for this practice. Maybe you set an intention for the day, for the week. Maybe you spread some kind words. Whatever it may be. Let's inhale, bring the arms up, palms to touch overhead. Exhale, bring the hands back down through heart center. Let's seal that intention. And begin to flutter the eyes open, blink them open, becoming even more aware of the space around you. And then from here, let's just begin to take some shoulder shrugs. You can start off small and then gradually make them bigger. Think about what feels right for you. And then we're going to pause. We're going to go in the opposite direction. Good. Okay, come to stillness. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, let's tip over into our side bend. So the right hand's gonna come down. You're gonna reach the left arm over, strong through the fingertips. You can bend the right elbow any amount, as long as you're not crunching too much into that right hip. Think about the length and expansion. And then inhale, reach the arms, come back through center. And then on your exhale, left hand's gonna come down, the right arm's gonna reach over. Same thing, breathe into that side body stretch. So feel the length and expansion on the right side now. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then as you exhale, begin to turn the torso towards the left. Right hand onto the left thigh, left hand comes behind. Inhale, grow tall. And then exhale, begin to twist and look over that left shoulder. Good. Turn your cheek to look over the right shoulder, but keep the twist. And then once more, gaze over that left shoulder. Inhale, reach the arms back up through center. And then on your exhale, turn your chest towards the right. The left hand's going to come on the right thigh and the right hand's going to come behind. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twist any amount available, looking over that right shoulder. And then turn the cheek. Let's look over the left shoulder. Keep the twist. And then gaze back over that left shoulder. The right. And then inhale, back up through center. Strong through the fingertips. And then on your exhale, begin to hinge forward at the hips as you fold over your legs. Any amount that's available to you. Right, so think about using your breath as a guide. So you're going to inhale, grow, lengthen, expand, and then exhale. See if you can fold just a little more. Use your breath as the guide. Inhale, grow, reach with the crown of your head, reach with the heart, and then exhale, fold. Inhale, begin to round the spine, roll your way back up to sit. Switch the crossings of your feet. Find that grounded seat again. Grow nice and tall. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, begin to fold over your legs, any amount that's available. Again, think about using your breath, so maybe you only come down onto your hands or your forearms. Inhale, reach with your heart, reach with the crown of your head. And then exhale, maybe you fold a little more. If you feel like your bottom is popping off the mat, walk yourself back just a little bit. Keep yourself fully grounded, and then release yourself into the fold. Inhale, begin to round the spine as you roll your way back up to sit. Then we're going to make our way onto our hands and our knees. So come onto your tabletop position. Just check in with your alignment here. Make sure that your wrists are underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips. And then from here, just begin to take some circles, moving from side to side, awakening the hips, the wrists, the knees. Again, you can start small and then make them bigger. Then when you get through center, pause, go in the opposite direction. Good. And the next time you come back through center, let's stay here for a moment. Check in, make sure that your fingers are spread wide. And then inhale, lift the crown of your head, arch your back, lift your tailbone into your cow pose. And then exhale, push through your hands, round the back. Bring your gaze in toward your low belly, into your cat. Inhale, lift and arch into your cow. And exhale, into your cat, round the spine. Moving with your own breath. Inhaling completely, exhaling fully. Now let's come back to that neutral spine. From here, inhale, reach the right arm out and up. Exhale, let's thread the right arm through the left. Come onto that right shoulder if that's available for you. If you're here, maybe you extend those left toes to the back of the mat. Give yourself a moment. Notice your balance. Maybe you reach that left arm up. Turn the palm behind. See if you can reach your low back, your hip crease. Keep rolling that left shoulder back and open. And then maybe you float those left toes. then bring the toes back down. The left knee to meet the right. Unbind the left hand. Push through the hand to unthread the right arm. And then just begin to wag your hips from side to side until you find your stillness. Then inhale, reach the left arm out and up. Exhale, thread the left arm through the right. Come onto that left shoulder. See if you can extend the right toes to the back of the mat. And then maybe reach your right arm up. Turn the palm behind. See if you can reach your low back of your hip crease. Keep rolling that right shoulder back and open, and then see if you're able to float the right toes. And then lower the right toes, lower the knee, unbind the right arm, press through the right hand to unthread the left arm. Good. Wag your hips from side to side, tuck those back toes. Then lift your hips up and back. Let's find our first downward facing dog. Let's take a moment here. Just begin to pedal out the feet. Move around in any way that feels right for you. And then come high onto the balls of your feet. Take an inhale. And then exhale. Begin to melt your heels down into your mat. Find stillness in your down dog. Take a full inhale and exhale. Appreciate this moment here. And then slowly begin to walk your feet to meet your hands at the top of your mat as you fold over your legs. Always an option to put a small bend in your knees. You can grab opposite elbows. Just begin to sway from side to side. Shake your head up and down, from side to side, and all around in both directions. And then release the clasp of your hands. Bend your knees as much as you need to place your palms down into the floor. And then inhale, slowly begin to rise up to stand. Crown of your head is going to be the last to rise as you find your Tadasana. Palms are reaching forward, shoulders are on the back. Close your eyes here for a moment and just appreciate this grounding pose. Again, become aware of the space around you. And then blink the eyes open. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, open the arms out. Dive over your legs. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Slight back bend if that feels right for you. And then exhale, arms alongside the body. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, dive over your legs. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms out and up again. Slight back bend if that feels right for you. And then exhale, arms alongside the body. Okay, shake from side to side. Give yourself a little movement. Then find your stillness again. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Clasp your hands. Flex your wrist towards the ceiling. And then exhale, release the clasp of your hands. Dive over your legs. Inhale, step your right leg all the way back to a lunge. Exhale, step the left leg back. Find your downward facing dog. Inhale, let's come forward to a plank. Exhale, lower your knees and your chest and your chin. Inhale, let's find your baby cobra. Roll those shoulders back to help with the lift. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, extend the right leg in the air. Exhale, let's step that right foot in between your hands. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step the left foot to meet the right fold over your legs. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, arms alongside the body. Okay, and then inhale, reach the arms up. Clasp your hands, flex your wrist towards the ceiling. Exhale, release the clasp, dive over your hands. Inhale, step the left leg all the way back to a lunge. Exhale, step the right leg back, downward facing dog. Inhale, let's come forward to our plank. Exhale, lower your knees, then your chest and your chin. Hug those elbows in towards your ribs. Inhale, find your baby cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg in the air. Exhale, step the left foot in between your hands. Inhale to lengthen your spine. And then exhale, step the right foot to meet the left fold over your legs. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, arms alongside the body. Okay, take a moment. And then inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, dive over your legs. Inhale, step the right leg all the way back to a lunge. And then lower that right knee down. Untuck your toes. Find your balance and creep your hands up onto your left thigh. Sink the hips forward just a little more. And then reach the arms up, Vinyasa. Palms come together overhead, bend the elbows, fingers are going to point back, lift the chest, lift the heart. One more inhale. And then as you exhale, lower the hands down, frame the foot, tuck your right toes, lift the right knee, and then step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, let's come forward to our plank. Exhale, lower your knees and your chest and your chin. Inhale, find your baby cobra. Maybe you're ready for a full cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the, let's lift the right leg in the air. Exhale, let's step that right foot in between our hands. Lower the left knee down, untuck those toes, find your balance, creep your hands up onto your right thigh. Sink the hips forward, Vinyasa. Reach those arms up. Strong through the fingertips. Palms come together overhead, bend the elbows, lift the heart. One more inhale. Exhale, frame the foot, tuck the left toes, lift that knee, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to your plank. Exhale, if you're ready, chaturanga or knees, chest and chin. Inhale, find your back bend. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg's gonna lift. Exhale, step the left foot in between your hands. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, step the right foot to meet the left fold over your legs. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, arms alongside the body. Okay, so here in Tadasana, let's play with a little balance, right? So let's ground down into that left foot. Come onto the ball of your right foot. And then maybe you can bring that right knee into your chest. Give yourself a moment here. Find a gaze point in front of you. Maybe you reach your left arm out. Inhale. Exhale. See if you can step that right leg all the way back to your high lunge. Get yourself situated. Place your hands on your hips. Make sure that your hips are squared. Check in. Make sure you can see your toes and that your knee's not over your ankle. Reach the arms up. High lunge. Let's inhale, lengthen the left leg. Exhale, bend the knee, bend the arms, goddess arms. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend the knee, bend the arms, goddess arms. One more, inhale to lengthen. Exhale, bend the knee, bend the arms. Let's bring your hands together in front of your heart center. Step your right foot halfway up the mat. Lengthen your left leg. Place your hands on your hips. Inhale. Exhale, begin to hinge forward as you fold over your legs to find your pyramid pose. Option if you have blocks, to come onto blocks if your hands don't meet the floor. You can place your hands onto your shin or onto your ankle. You want to keep the spine low, we're not rounding here. Your heels are completely grounded and all 10 toes are facing towards the front of the mat. Give yourself another inhale here. Exhale, begin to bend that left knee. Step the right foot to meet the left, fold over your legs. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, arms alongside the body. Okay, well that was fun. All right, let's ground down into our right foot, right? So feel the activation of that right leg, and then come onto the ball left foot. Notice how your weight begins to shift, and then see if you can bring that left knee into the chest. Now, not every side feels the same. Find a gaze point, maybe reach your right arm out. Take a full inhale. Exhale, see if you could step the left leg all the way back. Find your high lunge. Okay, place your hands on your hips. Make sure your hips are squared. Always check in. Make sure you can see your toes and your knees not over your ankle. Then reach your arms up into your high lunge. Feel how strong, active, and engaged you are here. Let's inhale, lengthen the right leg. Exhale, bend the knee, bend the arms, goddess arms. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend the knee, bend the arms. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend the knee, bend the arms. Bring your hands together in front of your heart center. Take a moment. And then step that left foot halfway up your mat. Ground both heels. Lengthen the right leg. Hands on hips. Inhale. Exhale, begin to hinge forward as you fold over your legs into your pyramid pose. Again, always an option to use blocks. Use your shin. We don't want to round into the upper or lower back. So think about that length and expansion. And then use your breath as a guide. Getting into the hamstrings here. One more inhale. And then as you exhale, begin to bend that right knee. Step the left foot to meet the right. Fold over your legs. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, arms are going to come alongside the body. Okay, shake it out. All right, bring your big toes to touch. Your feet in towards one another as much as comfortable for you. Inhale, sit back. Arms are going to come up, bend the knees. Utkatasana. Now, make sure you're grounded through all four corners of your feet, and then maybe you sit back even more. Feel the engagement here. Inhale. Exhale, dive over your legs. Inhale to lengthen. And then exhale, make your way into a downward facing dog. Take a moment to settle into your down dog. And then inhale, let's lift the right leg in the air. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring the knee in towards the nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the right foot through. Spin the left heel down parallel to the back of the mat. Cartwheel, open your hands. Find your warrior two. Take a moment to get settled into this pose. Think about hips and shoulders stacked with one another. The chest is reaching open, arms, wrists in line with the shoulders. Gaze is over the right fingertips. Inhale, reach forward, flip the right palm up and tip back into your peaceful warrior. Open the arms back out, warrior two. Lengthen that right leg. Turn the toes to face the side of your mat. Bring your hands onto your hips. Inhale. Exhale, fold into your wide-legged fold. Again, always an option. You can bend the knees, come onto blocks. If you can't reach the floor, think about length and expansion again, and take any variation of this wide-legged fold that feels right for you. One more inhale. And then as you exhale, begin to bend your left knee. Turn all 10 toes to face the back of your mat. And then step back, step your right foot to meet your left, fold over your legs. Okay, so listen carefully because you're at the back of your mat. Inhale, Utkatasana. Find your chair pose. Ground yourself all four corners of your feet. Sit back even more. You got it. One more inhale. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, let's make our way back into our downward facing dog. Take a moment when you arrive here, check in with yourself. Just make sure your fingers are spread wide. Try and melt the heels down into the mat. Take a moment, take a breath. And then inhale, let's lift that left leg in the air. Exhale, bring the knee in towards the nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring the knee into the nose. And then step that left foot through. Spin the right heel down parallel to the back of the mat. Cartwheel, open your hands, warrior two. This time gaze is over those left fingertips. Inhale, reach forward, flip the left palm up and tip back into your peaceful warrior. Open the arms back out, warrior two. Let's lengthen that left leg. Turn all 10 toes to face the side of your mat. Bring your hands onto your hips. Inhale. And then as you exhale, begin to fold over your legs. Find your wide-legged fold again. Use this time to tune back in, focus back into your breath. One more inhale. And exhale. Begin to walk your hands back as you heel toe your feet in towards one another. Begin to sit back, find your malasana. Heels are in, toes are facing out, hands together in front of your heart center. Think about length and expansion here in the spine. Crown of your head reaching up towards the sky. You can use your elbows to press into the inner thighs. Maybe you just shift your weight back and forth until you're able to find that stillness here. One more inhale. And exhale, lower yourself down onto your bottom. Turn yourself around. Let's face the front of our mats. Bring your heels, bring the soles of your feet into the floor. Reach your hands out in front of you. Take a full, complete inhale. And then as you exhale, let's work our core one last time as we slowly begin to lower down onto our backs. Slowly, carefully, and mindfully. When you arrive down on your back, see if you can bring your heels in just a little closer to your bottom. Plant your palms down. Fingers are going to point towards your heels. Inhale, begin to lift the hips into your bridge pose. Push through your feet. If you feel like your knees are splaying out wider than your hips, hug your knees in closer towards one another. You don't want them wider than your hips. And then exhale, lower yourself back down. Inhale, push through your feet, lift your hips, come up into your bridge pose again. And then exhale, lower yourself back down. We're going to do one more. Inhale, push through the feet, lift your hips. Maybe you snuggle your shoulders underneath. You can clasp your hands if this is available for you. And then exhale, lower back down. Keep the feet planted into the mat and just bring your right knee into your chest. Take a few circles. And in the opposite direction. Bring your knee into the chest and then cross your right ankle over your left thigh. See if you can clasp your hands behind your left thigh to bring the knee in towards the chest. Any amount that's available to you. Keep the right foot flexed, and you can take some ankle circles with the left foot, moving in both directions. Keep the shoulders melted down into the mat. You can close your eyes, begin to soften your gaze, whatever feels right for you. You can extend the left leg long, point and flex. And then bend that left knee, place the left sole back down. Bring the right knee into the chest, and then place that right foot down. Let's open the legs out, open the feet out. Just begin to windshield wipe the legs from side to side. Getting out any last kinks. All right, then bring the feet back in about hips distance apart. Bring that left knee into the chest. Keep the right sole of the foot planted into the floor. And take those circles with the left leg, with the left knee. And then in the opposite direction. Bring that left knee into the chest. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh. And then see if you can clasp your hands behind the right thigh, hugging the right knee in towards the chest. Keep that left foot flexed. And then you can take those ankle circles with the right foot. Maybe you begin to extend the right leg long. You can point and flex through the foot. Good. Then begin to bend that right knee. Place the right foot down. Place the left foot back down. Open the legs out. Open the feet out. And just begin to windshield wipe the legs from side to side. Let's open our arms out like a T or goddess arms, whatever feels right for you. Good. Then bring the knees together into the chest. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower the knees to the left. Bring your gaze to the right. Focus back in on your breath. Notice your breathing. Just begin to notice how it is that you feel right here, right now. Full, complete inhales and exhales. And then inhale, bring the knees back through center. And then lower the knees to the right, bring your gaze to the left. Any variation with the arms that worked for you. Think about keeping the shoulders melted down into the mat. Focusing in on your breath. Just noticing how your body's moving with your breath. And then inhale, let's bring the knees back through center. Open them out to the sides and see if you can take a hold of the outer edges of your feet. Maybe you take a hold of your ankles or a yogi toe lock with the big toe, whatever works for you, for your happy baby. And you can stay just like this still, or you can rock from side to side. You can extend one leg out to the side. You can extend the other leg out to the side. You can extend both legs out to the side if you have a full straddle. And then bring the feet into touch. Hug the tops of the feet. Press the skull into your mat. Think about the length and expansion here. We're kind of in this modified Baddha Konasana, happy baby. Take a full, complete inhale. And then as you exhale, you can release the hold of your feet. Take any last movements your body may need. You get ready to prepare for your Shavasana. When you're ready, you just extend the legs out long on your mat. Let the feet fall open towards the sides. Palms, the arms are lengthened down. Palms could be open, facing up, or down, grounding. Begin to soften your eyes. Close your eyelids. You might see some flashing colors, some swirls. Just give yourself a moment here. Relax your fingers and your toes. Relax your feet, your hands. Relax your shin and your calves. Relax your knees and your thighs, your hips. Relax your belly, your back, lower and upper back. Relax your torso and your chest. Relax your shoulders, your upper arms, your forearms, your wrists, all 10 of your fingers. Relax your cheek and all the tiny muscles around. Relax the crease in between your eyes. Relax your jaw. And maybe your lips begin to part open as you release your tongue from the tip of your mouth. And just take this time to focus back in on your breath and the rhythm of your natural breathing. Giving yourself a few extra moments, a little extra love. And then you can begin to invite small movements back into your body. You can wiggle your fingers and your toes. You can reach your arms up overhead and give yourself a full body stretch as you reawaken once again. And then on your exhale, draw your knees into your chest and roll onto one side of your body. You can hold your Shavasana here for another moment or so. And then when you're ready, slowly make your way up into a comfortable seat once again. Option to keep your eyes closed or at a soft gaze. But find that comfortable seat. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands together in front of your heart center. Tilt your chin in towards your chest and take a moment here. Come back to that intention. Maybe you set a new intention. Maybe you keep this intention. Thank you all for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. And remember, during your practice and during your day, not everything has to be perfect. It is always your time to feel alive, loved, open, and free. All of the love and light inside of me honors all of the love and light inside of each of you. Namaste. Thank you all so much for allowing me to take you through this short and sweet practice. I hope that everybody is finding time to honor themselves throughout the day and not forget about you. I know it's a pretty tough time to be practicing or finding a way to make it to your mat, but you did, and you did great. And no matter what, you are loved, you are worthy, and we miss you, and we can't wait to see you again soon. Have a wonderful day, and yeah, be well, everyone.